Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube. I am in such a great mood today. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2025 or 27. The album or 26. Dad AF. Rock on, gorgeous woman. I was gonna sing that Kenny Rogers song, you know. You better count your money when you're sitting at the table. But I couldn't remember all the words to it. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? Are you having a good day? Listen. I am getting ready to leave in less than 12 hours for San Diego, California. I am completely unprepared, which is why I'm sitting here making a video about Dramageddon. And we are going to visit my brother-in-law and his girlfriend, and I am so excited. If you'd like to see my trip, go over and follow my vlog. I'm gonna vlog the whole thing. I'm also gonna be reviewing things only found in San Diego, probably some that you can find everywhere else. So if you have suggestions for things that I should review while I'm in San Diego, please put it in the comment section below. As well as coming up and saying hi to me. If you see me, say hi. How are you in San Diego, Peter? I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, I'm really excited. Okay, today we're going to talk about the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star series, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star, which yesterday I referred to as The Beautiful Life of Jeffree Star. I don't know, is there any difference? Probably not. Okay, but I do want to get the title correct. So I also want to say that I got so many messages from people saying, did you see Shane use your fan? He's using your merch in Ryland's video. Ryland, his fiance, did a video called, I think it's called, it was one of those, you know, those food unboxing things, you know, if you watch my review channel, or if you watch my rant videos, you know how I feel about those food services, okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, he did this whole, it was a real cute video, and it was about making Shane dinner and all this kind of stuff, and Shane at one point used the Pink Beast fan. Apparently people thought this is my merch. No, this is Anastasia of Beverly Hills. It's the Alyssa Edwards collection. I wish this was my merch, but it's not. So anyway, Beast. Okay, let's talk about the last 24 hours and what has happened since this trailer has come out. I want to talk about some conspiracy speculations about what I think is going to be in it, since I've kind of just been like sitting on it and thinking about it since I made my video yesterday. I also watched Aphrodite's prediction video, so if you haven't seen it, Aphrodite is a tarot card reader on YouTube. He is also one of my dear friends. He is going to be in San Diego for TwitchCon. He is a TwitchCon ambassador, and he is going to be there this weekend as well. So we're trying to meet up to do a collab at some point and just kind of hang out and stuff like that. We've got like 3 days that it might work, so we're trying to see, but he is super busy. So if you haven't seen his video, he did a video, he posted it today, and his predictions about the Shane Dawson series. So go over there and check that out. And I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about that in here. But I wanted to talk about, you know, what had happened in the last 24 hours. Now that I've kind of read a lot of people's comments, and I've kind of thought about it as well, what I think is going to happen. And I'm probably going to specifically talk about the Dramageddon piece to this, and the reference to the Toddy video, but you know, and the James Charles video, and all that kind of stuff in there. And also the fact that Manny's picture was in the trailer. Now I have to be honest, I missed that when I watched the trailer. And I watched it 2.5 times before I sat down and made my video yesterday. I don't know how I missed Manny's picture in there, but I completely missed it. But it kind of goes into something that Aphrodite said in his prediction video, and it also goes into something that people are speculating a lot about, that there might be some reconciliation between Jeffree Star and Manny, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Yesterday on Twitter, Shane's series quickly was trending. It was even picked up by E! News, and so I would like to read you this article from E! News. Shane Dawson's new YouTube series will explore the beautiful world of Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star, and I want to say this really quick. I got a couple comments from people, and they were like, I'm not really sure why you were surprised about the title. And because I said in my video yesterday that I was surprised that the title was The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star, okay? What I meant by that was that, and because people were like, you know, he's been filming with Jeffree Star this whole time and all this kind of stuff, right? I'm not surprised that Jeffree is a huge part of the series. I think we already knew that. To do a whole other series about Jeffree Star on the heels of his last series being about Jeffree Star, that surprised me. I didn't think that would be the case. I did think that Jeffree would be a huge part of the series. I just didn't think it would be mostly about Jeffree. And maybe it's not going to be, I don't know. But the fact that he titled that, was kind of interesting to me. I thought it would be something about, you know, deep inside the beauty community, or, you know, like, I don't know, 10 things you never knew about the beauty. I don't know, okay, obviously. I'm not very good with the titles. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson have had the YouTube community waiting with bated breath, but the highly anticipated trailer is finally here. On Tuesday, the two vloggers dropped the trailer for the series The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. A somber performance from American Idol star Katie Turner opens the 4-minute video before switching to numerous clips of meetings, travels on private jets, and candid moments. In short, the trailer served its purpose. It left fans wanting so much more. But the parts that had fans in a state of pure excitement was when Shane cried as he watched Toddy Westbrook and James Charles address their feud on the respective channels. As a member of the tight-knit... Now, I have to tell you, this is the part that I was like, E-News, do you do your research? Okay, people come over here all the time, and they're like, you're reaching, blah, 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 whatever, do your research. So let me just tell you about some E-News, okay? As a member of the tight-knit beauty community, Jeffree played a small role in the controversy, but neither Shane or Jeffree commented on the matter at length. What? Jeffree made a video. Jeffree was very active on Twitter. The Twitter tweets. Don't call in sick with the tweets. The tweets are still out in the Twitterverse somewhere, even though he deleted them, but you can go find them if you want to Google them. So I thought that that was interesting, that that was E-News' perception. I think anybody that watched it very, very closely knew that it was kind of aligned between Tati, James, and Jeffree. They each kind of had an equal part in all of that. On his Instagram story, Jeffree said that he, Shane, and their friend Andrew Sawicki, Andrew, I'm sorry! have been filming this series since January. While he didn't share much besides the release date, Jeffree did say that the whole premise of the series is so important for the makeup industry. Saddle up, he warned. But even after the release of the trailer, it's still unclear what exactly the series will explore. Shane and Jeffree have kept the content under tight wraps for most of the year, aside from the occasional hint that they're filming, which only adds to the hype surrounding the project. Although some eagle-eyed viewers believe that their project is centered around a makeup collaboration. In January, Jeffree patented Conspiracy for an upcoming cosmetics line, which would go along with, you know, Shane's conspiracy theory videos and things like that. If the rumors are true, then the pig-shaped mirror and bag in the video could be part of their project together. Nonetheless, people can't wait to see when it drops on October 1st, especially considering the success of Shane's series in which he switched lives with Jeffree. In those vlogs from August 2018, fans applauded Shane for peeling back the curtain on Jeffree's mysterious life. Since then, Shane has done video exposés on YouTubers like Jake Paul and Eugenia Cooney. Okay, so that's what E-News had to say. Slightly misinformed, but most of it, I think, is right on the money. Okay, so let's talk about this series. After reading the comments and thinking about this to myself, I have to tell you, I'm not now, in retrospect, super excited about the palette release. I'm not super excited about seeing how that all goes together. I mean, I'll watch it. I said yesterday that I was really excited about that part. In retrospect, I have to say, I'm really excited to see how Dramageddon is dealt with. And that's it, you know? Especially now that Manny's picture's in there. It's gonna be really, really interesting to see what happens. Now, I think that that will be a very, very small part of the series of what goes on. I have several reasons for why I feel that way. I think that it's such a sensitive topic that I don't think that Shane's going to bring some huge thing to it. The other thing is this, okay, is that Shane, I think we know this, Shane's not going to paint Jeffree in any kind of negative light whatsoever. Jeffree was a huge part of what happened in Dramageddon 2. For Shane to go into that, he would really have to, like, peel away the veil of Jeffree Star and what his motives were and why he did what he did in Dramageddon 2. And I don't think Jeffree wants to go there, and I don't think Shane's going to go there either. So do I think that that part of the trailer is going to be a huge part of the video? No, I don't think it is at all. I think it's going to be a very, very small part of it. And I think it's going to be just them kind of watching it. And the other thing you don't know with editing is, because people were like, he was crying watching it. Well, that crying could be from something completely different. It might not be about that scene at all. And it may not be all of them sitting around watching it. Who knows, right? But, you know, it's just interesting to me when you watch the people that, you know, like, do know what's going on behind the scenes, Jeffree, Shane, and all of their friends and things like that. It seems to me that they're not acting like this is going to be a huge part of the series. So I don't think Dramageddon is going to be a huge part of the series. Which is interesting to me then, because I was watching Aphrodite's video, and he was talking about how the series has changed many, many times, and he's said that for quite some time. Now, I want to tell you about Aphrodite for a second, okay? I know people out there don't believe the tarots and all that kind of stuff, but... Oh my God, no. They started playing something by... I wasn't asking for Rascal Flatts, I was asking for Aphrodite. I wish by Rascal Flatts. Okay, so anyway, I hate that Alexa, Siri, all of it. It's just all a bunch of trouble, isn't it? So anyway, well, maybe that was God saying don't go there. But I was watching the Aphrodite series. Now let me tell you something about the tarot card readings. That's what I was going to say, okay? Now, Aphrodite is a friend of mine. Ant's a good friend of mine. And he's done several readings for me, okay? When I mean to tell you, okay, that I call him up on the regular and I go, oh my God, this exact thing that you predicted happened, right? Many of his videos that he has shown predictions of things that have happened on YouTube have come true, okay? So when I watched this, I was watching it with a very keen eye and listening very closely because I have a feeling that what he predicted is what's going to happen in the video series, in the drama series. What he said is that it's changed a lot. And kind of he speculated, and I'm kind of like just going to like analyze a little bit of what I heard from it. But he went in there and he basically said that like a lot of the filming of, you know, Shane getting engaged and all that kind of stuff is maybe some filler pieces because a lot of what they intended it to be is not how it turned out. Now, I may misunderstood what Ant was saying, but that's kind of how I feel about it. That maybe now they want it to be this long series because they've been promising it, but things didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to be. Also, Shane does edit as he goes. Ant said that as well. We all know that. So maybe Shane is like saving some of that in case he has to put some filler in down the road, in case he has to pull a whole episode. And it's like, I can't post this now. Ant goes in and says that there is a possibility for a lawsuit. He even kind of allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, says that it is a very very strong feeling that it could be James Charles, right? And he goes in, and really basically the whole reading is about James Charles in reaction to all this. He talks about how there is a possibility for healing with James Charles and Tati, which I truly do believe. I think that will come as a result of what is going down on the road. And I do think we are sitting right on the edge of Dramageddon 3. I think it's just going to totally pop off. The thing is, Ant predicted that it would happen in the middle of October somewhere, and he said, you know, we wouldn't have the series out until, or that part of the series when he starts talking about Dramageddon probably wouldn't happen till that part, which is true, you know? So many people are speculating that, and Ant said in his video, there will be a healing moment for Jeffree Star or somebody in this video. And people are speculating that it's Manny. When Manny put out his video, Jeffree put out this very ambiguous tweet the very next day saying that, you know, like, don't let your past define you kind of things. And people are speculating that maybe Manny and Jeffree had some kind of moment where there was like a healing moment, right? Now, let me just tell you, if that was the case, last year in August, when Dramageddon 1 happened, I predicted that. So that I would be the sidekick of the world because I said I didn't think it was over and that I thought they were going to heal their old wounds. And I said that a year ago. But that's not so much a psychic feeling as I have. That's just how people act in the world, right? You know, the thing is that this is now our second series that we're going to see the humanity of Jeffree Star, right? If that is the case, and Jeffree Star is that person that is so sensitive and has the ability for humanity, I would like to start seeing some healing there within these friendships. I would like to see, you know, people reaching out to one another. And maybe in some situations it does need to be Jeffree. I don't know, you know? I don't know, maybe these people don't need to reach out to Jeffree. Maybe they can have some conversations. Maybe Shane is going to show that, you know, in this series and show them, you know, coming together and healing and things like that. I actually think if there is a healing moment, I do think it will be kind of a Jeffree Manny moment, but I don't think that we're going to see a rekindling of that friendship. I think it'll be kind of like, hey, let's put our past behind us, let's move forward separately. I think that's what it's going to be. Now, what's interesting is Aphrodite talked a lot about Tati in his prediction video, and kind of like somebody not really wanting to be part of all of this. And I've said that for the last, you know, I don't know, 300 videos that I've made about all this stuff, is that I believe that Tati was approached for this series. They wanted her to comment on it. I think they wanted her to talk about it. I think Shane probably reached out to James Charles too. and that neither one of them really want to be in it. And I think that Shane and Jeffree knew that they needed to have one of them, and they knew it wasn't going to be James, so they thought it was going to be Tati that would kind of like bring more substance to this topic if they were going to address it. And I think she said, I don't want any part of this. I'm done with this. I'm trying to do my own thing, blah, blah, blah. And I think that is where the unfollowing of Jeffree Star occurred. I think that's where he unfollowed her when she was like, I'm done with this. I don't want any part of this. Don't drag me into this, whatever. Or she could already, this healing that people are speculating between James and Tati that might occur, may have already occurred and we're not aware of it. And Jeffree may know that and just be like, girl, I'm done with you. Okay, if that's where you're gonna go, I'm done with you. Who knows? We still don't have a lot of answers. And Ant's, this is the thing about watching Ant's prediction video to me. Nothing was surprising. You know, like having watched this stuff go down, because it's things that I believed to be true from the very beginning, even if I wasn't any kind of psychic, which I'm probably not, even though my predictions video for 2019, all of two things came true. By the way, I reviewed the Starbucks Frankenstein Frappuccino today, if you want to go check it out in my review channel. But one of the things he said in there that they're secret keeping, and both of them have, what do you call it, receipts on each other. I do believe that's true, okay? And I think that's really what happened. You know, all these people are like, oh no, you know, everybody just wanted to be nice about things. Jeffree was just, he didn't want to further the anger and the hatred and all this kind of stuff. Okay, I haven't witnessed that be true of Jeffree in the past, but maybe it is, okay? I haven't witnessed that to be true of any of these people in the past, okay? They are grudge holders like nobody's business. Y'all want me to be unbiased? Here, let's be honest, okay? They are grudge holders like nobody's business. Now, a couple of them, like Nanny and Laura, have kind of done their own thing and moved on, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with all of this, and to see if there is some kind of reconciliation, to see if there is some kind of lawsuit. If there is, whoo, get ready for the drama videos, because they are coming, okay? There's going to be a lot of drama videos about that. Now, I have to say, okay, that if there is something that is like some kind of lawsuit, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, I'm not saying that is, but I'm just talking about it in that way, allegedly, that comes out of this, I have a feeling it's not going to be what people think it is, okay? And that's because of a little inside knowledge that I know from months ago. And I'm not going to speak on that today, but if it comes out, I will speak on that, because I think it's important to talk about it. But I think if that's the case, it will have been from months and months and months ago. And like I said, I don't talk to any of these people anymore, okay? So this is, whoo, stale, get the dust off the stale tea, old tea, right? And that may not be anything. But, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see, there's my t-shirt that I need, but it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with all of this and how they're going to handle all this kind of stuff. You know, I have to tell you, the comments were just overwhelmingly glowing of people just being so excited about the series and what's going to happen with it. I think for me, like I said, I'm not so interested now in the makeup palette and all that kind of stuff. I do think that the pig mirrors and the pig backpack and all that kind of stuff is really, really cute. I may have to buy some of that merch if it doesn't like sell out real quick. But for me, like, I don't know, like I'm more interested to see the inner workings behind the scenes. You know, if it is about Jeffree Star and kind of his world and flying around and how things are set up and what his life really looks like on a day-to-day basis, I might be more intrigued with all of that. You know, 9 episodes of that, I don't need. Like I said yesterday, I don't need 9 episodes of anything. You know what I mean? I just think, like, this is my one thing I will say about all this, okay? I mean, I've said lots of things, but here's one thing that kind of confuses me about it. Shane Dawson is so creative and genius about things. And listen, I know a lot of you out there love Jeffree Star. Love him all day long, okay? Love Eugenia Cooney, love Graveyard Girl, love all of the people that he's done series on, okay? But what I don't really understand about this is, if Jeffree wanted to do a consolidated series about the entire beauty industry and, you know, to go in and, I don't know, tour makeup companies and hire makeup artists, go to makeup school, show the ins and outs of the makeup community, show the drama channels, you know, reach out to people that are smaller influencers, reach out to people that are bigger influencers, reach out to people like maybe Michelle Phan, who left completely the industry. You know, I mean, on the YouTube side of it, she still has, you know, her company and stuff. But to do like this completely huge series about the makeup industry, that is kind of the direction that I thought this was going to, go into. But to do another whole series about Jeffree Star, what's surprising to me about that is, aren't there tons and tons and tons of other people out there that you want to do series with? And I think maybe that's what happened, is I think that maybe Shane went into this series thinking he was going to have all of these people. We know that at one point he met with Toddy and like they filmed together, and that never came out, okay? So we don't ever, like, people ask that all the time, like, what happened to the Shane Tati video that was supposed to come out? Maybe it's part of the series, I don't know. But you know, I think what happened maybe was that he started filming with Jeffree, and it morphed into something else, and it morphed into something else, and it morphed into something else. So I don't know. We'll see, you know? I'm intrigued because I have no clue. That's really what I'm intrigued about. You know, like when it was going into the Jake Paul series, the thing is, I wasn't super interested in Jake Paul to begin with. I watched the series because I wanted to really find out like what Shane was going to expose about Jake Paul. So if he goes in and he shows a side of Jeffree Star that we don't expect, and I don't know, you know, like I would be really interested to see that. You know, on the other hand, a lot of people are like, is this going to be another video of Shane Dawson sainting Jeffree Star? A lot of people I saw were criticizing that on Twitter, and were like, is this seriously another video with Shane Dawson sainting, you know, Jeffree Star, and he can do no wrong and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. People will still watch it. Shane knows that. It doesn't really matter. So what do you think? I don't know. What do you guys think about all this? Do you think that this is going to be Dramageddon 3? I'm telling you right now, something's going to come out that's going to be Dramageddon 3. But I think it's going to be more about somebody's perception of what was shown in the video. I don't think it's going to be like some big secret is told behind the scenes of Dramageddon 3. I just really don't believe that Shane wants to stir that up. And like I've said in past videos, I think he wants to stay friendly with all these people, which, why wouldn't you, you know? And so I don't think that he's gonna really like go after any one person in this video. I just really do not believe that this video will have in any way a targeted attack on James Charles. I just don't believe that. In fact, I think what it's gonna show is, I think it's gonna show them all sitting around, and it's gonna attempt to humanize Jeffree Star in Dramageddon 2 and how upset he really was by going through all of this. Well, that I would be interested in seeing, because that was not the public perception of him when he was going through it. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, like, I would like to see how that is displayed on film and how that's shown. That's what I got watching the trailer, that they were all kind of sitting around like, I can't believe this is happening, this is really sad, blah, 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 whatever. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, will we buy it if that's what they show? Will you? Will you believe it? Will you not believe it? That, I think, is when maybe some truths will start coming out and James will be like, this is not how it went down, okay? The thing is this. If James Charles comes out and he responds to anything in this and starts getting loud and he starts like throwing out some receipts, Jeffree Star will throw out some receipts too, okay? They'll start throwing secrets out on each other. Now, they've already lost and regained their subscriber count. I'm not sure either one of them can take the hit again. I'm not sure if James lost 3 million subscribers, he would gain them all back again as quickly as he did before. I don't think people are that fickle. I think if it happened again, people might be like, you know what, we did this once, we're not doing it again. I don't believe that James and Jeffree want to go through that again. So I don't think those secrets are going to come out. I really don't. I think it's going to work up into this huge fire, and then we're not going to, again, know anything that happened from before. So that's kind of what I think will happen. I think that he will kind of touch on the Dramageddon stuff, but I think it'll be a really, really small part of the series. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think this is the beginning of Dramageddon 3? I guess we're going to find out. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.